This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the afternoon of June 8th, 2022, brought to you by That's Good HR. I'm Alex Brown. Indianapolis-based tech startup NCamp has closed on a $30 million Series C round of funding. CEO Luke Jacobs says the company, which has developed an environmental data management and compliance reporting automation platform, will use the funding to further product development.
We're going to be actually building new reporting platforms, basically new modules for specifically three big regulations: toxic release inventory reporting, Clean Water Act, and Clean Air Act, that we'll be developing over the next 1 to 2 years.
Jacobs says the company also plans to expand its hazardous material and waste automation products internationally by 2024. List Biotherapeutics has broken ground on a 110,000 square foot contract manufacturing facility in Fishers. The company announced plans last fall to invest $125 million to build a laboratory and production plant in the Fishers Life Science and Innovation Park and create 210 jobs. Elkhart-based Thor Industries is reporting fiscal third quarter net income of $348 million compared to $183 million during the same period last year. The RV manufacturer says net sales for the quarter jumped 35% to $4.7 billion. Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand is made possible by the following.
With one call to That's Good HR, your hiring challenge is solved. It's that simple. That's Good HR is the secret ingredient to strategic staffing. Have an HR, accounting, administrative, or customer service position to fill? Trust That's Good HR to make a match that's good for everyone, whether temp to hire, or a direct hire placement. For 22 years, That's Good HR has been handpicking employees and employers through a highly personal and authentic approach that delivers long-term results. Visit that'sgoodhr.com. Remember, the match matters.
IBJ Media delivers business news covering Central Indiana and the entire state. The Indianapolis Business Journal and Inside Indiana Business are now part of the same family. Look to the IBJ for in-depth coverage of Central Indiana's business community, and tap into Inside Indiana Business for stories that extend throughout Indiana. 2 resources: unlimited business insights that help you stay informed and get ahead. Learn more at ibj.com and insideindianabusiness.com.
A new marketing campaign from Visit Indiana and the Indiana Destination Development Corporation aims to recruit businesses, communities, and destinations to help tell Indiana's story. The organizations today launched In Indiana, which provides a customizable toolkit of resources with the goal of creating a unified message for potential visitors, future residents, and businesses looking for a place to relocate or expand. Speaking with reporters today, Governor Eric Holcomb said the campaign gives tools to everyone.
Well, this is going to have the full force of small towns, big universities, city governments, businesses, large and small, all promoting what they do and allow us to be a repository of and toolkit for them to amplify their message, which is our message.
Lieutenant Governor Suzanne Crouch will appear on Inside Indiana Business Television this weekend to talk more about the campaign. Fort Wayne is continuing the redevelopment of its riverfront as city leaders today unveiled Phase 2 of the project. The effort includes extending the public space from Promenade Park, which opened in 2019 as part of the project's first phase, along the St. Mary's River. The space features an extension of the elevated tree canopy trail, boat docks for private watercraft, and walking trails. Fort Wayne says the project will be financed with a $32 million lease rental revenue bond that will be repaid using revenue from the local economic income tax. Construction is expected to begin before the end of this year and be complete by the end of 2024. A couple of Central Indiana entrepreneurs wants to be the Airbnb for the great outdoors. Josh Roach and John Laughlin are co-founders of Quip2, a sharing platform for outdoor equipment such as kayaks, trail bikes, and camping gear. Laughlin says their business allows adventurers to rent gear from local owners.
We're the conduit between the owner and the renter, so that the owner who has the gear and the knowledge and the expertise is meeting the renter and giving the renter either their bike, their kayak, or their camping gear.
The app makes the peer-to-peer introduction, but the owner of the equipment sets the rental price. Quip2 is launching in a total of 8 markets in Indiana and Colorado. The locations are centered around college towns and metro areas, including Bloomington, Lafayette, South Bend, and Indianapolis. This report is brought to you by That's Good HR, the secret ingredient to strategic staffing. Visit that'sgoodhr.com for more information. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio On Demand.